I only have.
User in your channel is recording.
That
You
was
have to like
totally
merge
fucking
audio streams
awesome.
after
User in
the
your channel is
I think we all
recording.
just ended up dogpiling on each other there.
Oh,
Yeah,
everybody's
that's
dead?
I
Everyone-
can see you.
Who
Everyone's
won?
dead.
I still don't know.
No, it's Scott.
Yeah,
and-
Egan.
Egan
Grim.
Grim
Egan
won.
Grim.
Holy
Yeah.
crap, did they out?
Figured
How
that.
much how
Oh,
many
yeah.
diamonds did you
User in your
find?
channel.
My
Oh, that
God.
was fun.
That was
The
hilarious.
noise.
We spent, me and
User
Dan
in your
practically spent the
channel
last
is
40
recording.
minutes just digging tunnels under the surface to try and trap one of you guys.
User in your
Hello.
channel stopped
Hey.
recording.
We,
Okay, how much did you guys find? Seriously.
I
User in
found,
you
we
guys
found
started
32
recording.
gold, and that was it.
We
Oh,
got
found
lots of gold,
just
but no,
so much
no
of
apples.
everything.
Yeah, you guys just
we
totally...
found
like,
16 gold.
We got no apples.
Found
I saw-
24.
I saw Eeg rocking the diamond on chest plate, and I'm like, well, this is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only iron
I
sword
think
though, and
we had
got 'em.
around 9 or 10 golden apples.
Good
Yeah.
God.
Guys, how much did you guys?
We
find?
killed everybody. We
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
3 golden apples before we started fighting, and we had
Wow.
gold enough for almost one more.
Oh, the British stop. Wait, what is this? This stops
We
at
took
50 now.
one from Mackie, one from the Nyan team.
We got 2 from one from those 2, and another from, or apples at least from Canus and Matt Jin. So
Yeah,
we just
we-
made more.
we
We
had a
had so much
crap
gold.
ton of apples.
We would have
Yeah,
we would have
thank you,
4
by
if
the
we'd
way.
actually
No
found
apples
oak.
and a ton of gold. You saved your life.
Yeah, okay.
It was
We,
crap.
Say when we can log back in.
If we
You can log back in.
Yeah, we got a crap ton of gold, but we never we never
Never
got
had
any
an
apples
apple.
from our initial oak,
User
and then
in
we
your
came here and
channel
it's all
stopped
spruce.
recording.
Yeah.
That was our,
I-
our last hope.
Yeah.
Was our last hope was if we dug up here and found oak, we could at least make some
Oh,
apples and have
okay.
a decent chance. But
My
Oh,
last
there's some
hope
oak-
was that I
oh.
could get Chris and Dan to kill Eeg and Grim, or at least weaken them enough to where I could do them, but it just didn't happen.
no, I got a few hits on the eagle, but I don't think it was definitely wasn't more than enough.
No, I got hits on people, but it just didn't matter.
I could see
I
your
put
arrow. I
one
could see your
arrow
arrows
on
coming in.
someone. Who did I
I
hit
could
with
see-
the arrow?
I hit
I think that was
somebody
me.
with an arrow.
Yeah, I hit Grim a couple of times and Eeg a couple of times, but at that point, an unenchanted bow just wasn't going to cut it.
No.
Yeah.
We had
We
Yes.
had nothing basically. It was a case
The
of
most
like,
damage I took with when I went melee to with Chris and Dan.
Yeah.
And
I,
when
think I,
Yeah,
hit
we-
you, I definitely hit you guys a
Muscle.
few times, but I don't know how much a diamond sword would have done on the enchanted stuff. So.
I should have just tried to hit anybody in the way of that last melee. I was afraid of hitting Chris, even though he
No,
had
just
most
hit,
of
just
his
start
health.
swinging. Yeah,
But
just swing.
I should have, and I hesitated once, and then I
And
went
you
to
were
swing
down.
it, and then I was down. Yep, I missed.
Yeah,
I-
that's what happens.
and
Yep.
I
you,
mean, that
and I
particular,
was-
that punch didn't even do anything, and that was a critical punch on Eeg. So you
I
guys must have found
had
a ton of stuff if you have diamond chest.
I
Language.
Yeah,
got
they did.
protection 2 helmet, iron helmet, protection 1 legs, protection 1 and
Aw.
unbreaking 1 iron boots. I got diamond chest plate with
Hey, who
protection
brought
1.
I
So-
had a
Reaper.
protection 3
So-
iron chest. I took it
So-
from a corpse.
got-
I don't know who died there. Who had a
So,
protection 3
Matt-
chest plate.
Yeah, we didn't
Matt,
have
what-
anything.
Mad, why'd you have to give your luck skill to Eeg and Grim?
Yeah, I
Hey,
don't know
barely
he's
what
started.
decent.
Diamond.
The only other season he's been in, he did well. And actually, Dan, we kind of could have. There was some. There would have been a little tiny bit of oak in range, but we would have had to come out this side.
My
Ah.
whole luck skill got thrown out the window apparently after winning last season. I
Yeah, well, that's
think
what
that was-
happened. So I think it's the curse of Mackie. You're partnered with Mackie and you win huge. The next season, you're just nothing.
That's not
And I'm
true. Because
That's not
Mackie
true,
was my
Mackie won-
partner in season 3, and
Mackie
then
won
I
season
said,
4 I
I
did
said
well.
you win with Mackie.
And
Yeah,
then
we
you
won.
lose.
And
Yeah,
then
but
you
her
were-
partner from season 3 didn't win.
It's
the
not like
next
I
season.
alternate winning and losing exactly.
Hear about that?
we tried everything. I had a crap ton of flint by the end because I was constantly digging out the gravel at diamond level looking for something, anything.
I think
Like,
at
the
one
point-
point it was down to like 7 of us. Dan and I were like, actually, did we see you guys earlier?
Yeah.
It was you two,
Did
wasn't
you
it? Shooting
you
from the-
decided to back off there?
We backed off, and then we
How-
found
Uh,
we
How
found
were you
someone's
doing at that point?
completely full, but we only had iron stuff, and the bow was like 10 uses on it. We got a bow very early, but it was like 25 uses.
Yeah, we had
and we never,
almost
and we
no
never,
arrows as well. And
we had
no
a ton
apples.
of arrows. We
we
just needed
did
the
most
bow,
of
and we never
finding-
found spiders.
An abandoned
We did
mine
pretty well
shaft.
until my partner decided to play with a freaking Enderman.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, that's a first.
That was a first for our UHC.
Yeah,
Die
that's
to an
right.
Enderman. We're the
Yeah.
first person
Yeah.
to die to an Enderman. Although ECAT is the second person to die from fall damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you
drowned
guys
at
went
least.
nether very early.
Yeah.
Yes.
MLS to the blaze.
Well, we
Yes.
Yeah,
we made
MLS
a little grave for ECAT after finding his body.
Wait, you went to nether too?
Yeah. Because we found
not-
no gold, we found no diamonds, we had nowhere else to go, so we were just
screw
like,
it.
screw
I was
it,
trying
let's
to
go to
half
the
convince
nether.
Dan. I was trying to half
MLS
convince
was-
Dan to let us go nether, but he
MLS
wasn't up for it.
Well, we figured with ECAT dead and MLS dead, it's a good chance that they left a path.
That's
But
true.
They
This is
didn't.
true, yeah.
Wow.
They
Yeah, I didn't
didn't.
want to go to the nether. I was just like, let's find diamonds.
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
didn't. Well,
MLS
we
was,
found 4.
MLS
Uh.
was like, our cave system has basically ended, and we've got water and lava. We might as well check the nether.
Hang on, here's
If
one of our
there's
tunnels,
anything-
Dan. Here's one of our tunnels. Here's
One
our
of our-
tunnel.
Oh
This is
yeah.
we've been digging. We dug through this tunnel for like ages.
Well,
'Cause
I
I-
spent like 4 episodes hanging out at the top of a hill over there at daytime, and then just digging a stairwell at night because nobody was around.
Wait.
Chris,
On what side?
it was way over on the other side.
Yeah, on the frosty peaks, or what do you call it?
Hang on, it was over towards negative.
What the facing?
Where the beacon just went down.
So I see, as you guys
They're
noticed,
behind you guys.
I assume you guys noticed that despite the fact that I had prior map knowledge,
It
it
was
didn't do me a
that way.
dang bit of good, because there was nothing there.
Hey,
I-
so Chris, did you and Dan lose track of me?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
you got
good.
lost in those flower trees, and I was like, yeah, let's just run.
Uber's got a bow. You did hit
Hey.
me once, Uber.
I did hit you?
Yes.
No. Did you?
Yes,
no,
I
you
didn't
did.
think
Oh
I
yeah,
did.
you took.
You see-
you gave him an actual hit, and he actually took
Let-
fall damage from it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
or something.
let me. I want to summarize my hits. I mean, ultimately, Grim got me, but before that, there was fall damage. There was an Uber arrow, and then I got hit twice by somebody rather close to me.
Oh, Chris hit you?
Chris.
We had a couple of friendly fire
Chris.
incidents this game. One was when I tried to shoot an arrow up to the mountain that Grim and Eeg were on, and Dan ran in front of it.
So that one I forgave.
And then
Chris
later on,
got-
we were in a cave,
And Chris
I
went
was
for a bat.
I went for a bat,
Wait,
And I'm
what?
walking by, and all of a sudden, and by this
and he
point,
gets hit by a diamond sword.
diamond sword hit.
Oh, so
Full
that's
We were full armor,
Oh.
but
at that point. I thought you
down to
were
5.
you were fighting Fuzzy at that point because
No,
you
no, no,
took
no.
damage and he
Yeah.
he
we
he
didn't.
took damage.
The only people we saw were Uber when we surfaced, and you guys, and then we went back
Yeah.
underground.
Phil and Mac
Honest-
still around?
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I'm here.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, so did you guys see me? You guys were
I-
over here chopping trees down, and I turned a corner and saw you guys, and then slid back the other direction. I didn't know if you saw me or not.
I didn't, but I suspected something. Like,
Yeah.
or Mackie said something. I
Because
forget,
that was when I was
but,
on the run from Chris and Dan.
Oh, you
I was
took
like-
damage
we
from
had a
them?
couple of times where
I
we either
don't know, I
thought we
didn't
heard
hit 'em.
other players or thought we might have seen other players, but like then we couldn't find anyone and we just moved on.
Mm.
That happened
I-
like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, Uber and us, we basically ended up running. I think I took 2 shots, neither of
Yeah,
them hit,
you and I
then it was
traded
like,
shots once or twice, but that was really about it.
and then we just kept running, and then we lost you in the trees and the flowers.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, we went look somewhere else, found the egg, ran away from them while they were shooting, and fell into someone's staircase in the ground and followed it.
Hey. Fuzzy, you still around? No, it didn't look like it.
no.
Ah.
Yeah, I think he said he was.
Fuzzy and MLS ran for cover.
Yeah.
That at the very end, that was the most combat. That was the most
Ooh.
combat Chris and I ever had in the entire
Yeah,
game. Was the
that
last
was it.
that last little bit.
Same
Because
with
I-
us.
I think I don't know how. did we-
mark, guys.
That's a standoff.
We're already the longest longest
Oh,
season
yeah.
to date. That was like 145, 150 minutes, I think.
It was intense, man.
That was 2.5 hours.
It
2.5
was intense. I
hours.
actually had a meeting with like 3 witches, and one of them got me. So
Yeah,
that
Scott
didn't
starts
go-
picking a fight with one witch.
Oh,
With a bow, though. so
Scott,
it wasn't
That's
utterly
7.5
Whoa.
episodes.
Don't pull a Dan.
Yeah.
That's what witches are. That's me.
I didn't
That's
see
my-
her brewing. That was the problem. So I thought she was just standing there. But
Oh,
apparently she was
jeez.
brewing.
I can tell you, last episode's gonna be good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
get
gonna
away
be.
from those
You're
things.
gonna be
That
so.
was confusing.
Watch our episodes 7 and 8. We're just digging. Actually, when you and Grim were roaming around up here, we could see your names, and we were just
I was
sitting under our tunnel. We were just praying, walk above us. We'll dig out from under you and just whack you.
Yeah, you never got quite
He
close
said
enough.
that.
You
Grim
never
said
got.
that.
Yeah,
That
that
what?
was the thing. I think they're underground waiting to ambush us just from
Yeah,
running.
that was our only hope. We were far too under equipped to compete with you. So
Yep,
that's
we
the
had
only
to have
hope.
close combat.
Yeah,
We
no
had to have close
kidding.
combat.
Yeah, we got
Yeah, I
nothing.
have to watch Grim and Eag's perspective because they got
My
some
perspective will be
heat.
mildly schizophrenic because I was essentially just running around trying to get the two other teams to try and kill each other.
Yeah, that's
I
kind of what it was.
literally
That,
was just
Yeah,
trying
at some
to do
point,
that.
watch my
That
best
last
of
melee
you
was
see me
just-
finding 3 gold vein at 5 block from edge. Gold vein, 5 block further, gold vein, 5 block further, gold
oh
vein.
God.
Yep.
We got.
That was beautiful.
Well,
Let me
you
tell you
made
how
up-
I feel about
you made up
that,
for
Grim.
drowning yourself.
So I just realised the one problem me and Dan did in that last melee, we never dropped the lava.
Yep,
Mm.
I was,
But I think
I
in
was
that-
thinking the same thing.
That
I-
seems to
thing
be a
is-
thing.
Yeah,
In
Wait.
that instance, it's like everyone's too close. You want to get the
Yeah.
sword. You just realise you could have
Yes.
just. I could have dropped it. I don't whether I would have done much damage through protection. I don't know.
Well, fire
Again, there
will
was-
do lots of damage actually if he's
And
gets
again, there was
Contact is like 5 a second plus.
The thing is, if you did do damage, I would retreat and I'd take another golden apple.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
We had-
Make sure
we
you
had
use
some-
another one.
Yeah, but the amount they have, and we had enough gold to make 4 if there had been oak.
I burned down part of a forest because I wanted to like make a distraction.
No, I had both flint and steel and lava, and when you killed Canus, I'm like, I gotta pull out my lava, and then you were right in front of me. I'm like, yeah.
But I knew you were like down at half heart, so I was at the
yeah.
first part I was like, I'm running straight at you because I can take out the both of you.
Yep.
Then I saw you chucking golden apples, and I'm like, I gotta back off. I don't
Well,
even know where Grim is.
I heard you eat one, and I'm like, yeah. I thought about running forward while you were eating it and trying to get a shot in, but yeah, they said screw it, just ate my own after I heard you eating yours. And well, we figured that you were just trying to pull us back to Grim, back up the hill.
Well,
But
I did. It wasn't my intention at the point, but I did that.
Yeah,
Yes, he was
I
up there.
had seen some oak trees, and since we had a lot of gold but no apples, I was trying to hurry to them before the border went
Yeah.
beyond.
Yeah, it wasn't
And
where the
then
border
he
went
said,
down to 50.
I imagine. I just
Yeah.
had
Maybe.
to
Oh,
rush
maybe
back.
the border kept collapsing as we were playing longer than we ever played before.
Yeah, I
Yep.
thought
Yeah,
I
well,
thought
we
it stopped
reached
at
the,
100. On
Yeah.
both
Forest
sides.
size.
No,
it
it
actually
stops
stops
at
at
100
50.
blocks by 100 blocks, so it's 50.
Yeah, so it goes into like 7 episodes, I think. I thought
Yeah,
it
I
stopped
think
after
so.
6 when it hit the 100 by 1 or the plus and minus 100.
no.
Well-
yeah, no, we saw E-Egg way up on the hill first. Like we saw you guys before you saw us, but yeah, there was like literally nothing we could do because I could see diamond armor from a distance. I'm just
we
like,
just
no kidding.
yeah, screw
pulled
it.
that diamond armor on. The enchanted
Diamond
it
arm.
there.
Yeah.
Enchanted diamond armor brings fear.
You were
to
saying
all.
that Chris was cheating for not losing health for so long.
We just had there was nothing to do. There was no combat. There was barely any mobs.
We had barely any mobs. I don't even think between the two of us, maybe we killed 12.
I mean, I
killed
killed a few
lots of
skellies
mobs,
underground.
I got
but-
it.
And that was
I got
mostly Chris with the bow.
I got attacked by lots of mobs,
So,
but
did you actually lagged off of a cliff, or?
No, he he tried to make a 1 block jump in the nether off a
Full tower.
yeah.
Okay,
And
well, I
the
figured
la-
it was either
and with-
lag or that or MLS killed you. So
Yeah.
well,
I just
MLS
saw
was a-
fall damage, and it was like,
MLS
you know, the
MLS
first.
was a good 300 blocks away from me at the time, so
It would have said he was doomed to fall by MLS if
Yeah.
MLS
which
shot
would have been
him off,
hilarious
or
if you get
the
doomed to
hit would
fall
have
to your
killed
own
him.
teammate.
Yeah. Look.
Yeah, I took 2 hearts of damage jumping off a block right at the beginning of the game.
Oh, so that's where that came from. I thought you found
Oh.
a skeleton.
I like Chris
it's
and I were
called
the last.
pulling a Mackie, Mad.
Yeah,
No,
but
pulling a Mackie is drowning.
Yeah. Chris and I were the last to take damage, but I took my first half heart of damage jumping down to get away from a skeleton, and then I realized I got full iron armor. Why am I so concerned about one hit? But oh well. It didn't particularly matter. And Chris, I mean, the first hit was just like, we're trying to run away. It's Uber or whoever the heck it was. But then the bat, I almost went like, really? Actually, I went on mute for a moment and I went, really?
Wait, does that show up on your recording as opposed to on mine then? Or?
No, it won't because it was a hardware mute.
Oh, okay, physical mute. Like when I had to get the dogs.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh damn, people on my video aren't going to hear you from the point that I muted. I don't know how many minutes that was, and I just went, it just sound like you're talking to yourself like the last episode. It's fine.
It's at most a minute. It's
last season.
Nothing big.
Nah, that's not too bad.
Yeah. No, but yeah, the luck was just not with us.
And ours, time was on our side, but resources weren't. Like Chris and I knew we are not ready. We are not ready for this. And I think my last image was diamond armor.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that. Chris and I were already up to like, oh man, like there's enchants over there, and they got iron enchanted armor, and they got bows. It looks like the bow is enchanted.
Yeah, everything was enchanted there, and it was like, no.
Yep. I'm like, yeah, that's fine, but iron, like diamond armor. I think was that a first for our UHC? Someone made any diamond armor?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Because I was just like, really, like talk about flaunting it in our face. This is why we have first world complaints.
We had a zombie spawner.
This is the rich getting richer
that we made.
Yep.
Rich getting richer, man. Getting richer, man. I know that was a good season. I don't know.
How can you get good stuff from zombie spawners in a reasonable amount of time?
Well, you can get enough levels to combine.
I was about to say XP.
Oh yeah, if you can enchant.
Yeah, you get.
Yeah, that's the
Where'd
thing.
you
Where'd
you get all the diamonds
combine
from?
them to get sharpness 2. It doesn't get that
Killing
much
people.
Somebody killed
Thanks for the turn off.
What they did?
What the?
Killed by guardians using magic.
Why are there guardians?
What do you think they're guardians?
I think I found a total of 8 diamonds in the caverns. We got an episode where we said, yeah, we got way too much iron.
Oh,
we
I saw
got
that.
31.
Yeah, we had tons.
We had 31
so did
gold.
we.
And we just like, okay, fine, we just need diamonds, so we kept digging the cavern now, and I eventually found one, and we did.
No.
What did we do? We made the pick first, and then we were like, yeah, we need more iron. We need more diamonds. And then I just hit jackpot in the last one.
Dusky.
Well,
Who knows?
Uh-oh.
but we just
Oh.
had
That totally wasn't staged.
Oh, that was a good season.
That's a creeper.
Hey, no, frick.
Great time.
Who did? Was that you, Uber?
That is creeper.
No,
Right.
none of us have OP anymore.
Some of us may have creeper
Mad.
eyes.
Oh, it's right on spawn.
Well, I think that's as good as time to end this.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna die again. Oh, jeez. Time to get away from the Guardians. Oh my gosh. Good game, everyone.
Oh my god.
Stop the carnage. I'm running away.